I'm Alex Fine. Today I'm with Massy. She's going to take me through one of her MA 45-day workouts. I heard it's brutal.
It's not brutal, you know. Anything that I do in terms of programming, we believe in taking you from 0 to hero. So today, because everything, you know, with the quarantine and the coronavirus, we're going to teach you how to take it to the next level at home. So today, I'm going to crush it.
All right.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, this guy's pretty strong and he's pretty athletic. So we're just going to have fun and we're just going to teach you guys some awesome movements and how to incorporate different movements, performing circuits, so that you guys can just have an amazing workout without even using your body weight. So,
all right, no equipment needed.
No equipment needed, unless you want to. You have the ability. If you think you're amazing and you are that athlete, grab some weights and let's get it done. But first, let's warm up. So we're going to take you through a proper warm up. We have 4 movements, and we're going to give you guys some regression. So we're going to start with an inchworm walkout. So it looks like this. So whether you want to bend your knees to reach the floor, you're going to extend. A lot of people know this, but you're going to walk your hands out thinking, I'm going to push away from the floor, right, with the heels of my palms, and I'm going to walk my toes towards my palms. You got 2 rounds of 8 reps. The space is limited, so we're just going to walk back. If you have a lot of space, just walk. For beginners, you don't have to extend your arms all the way. You can stay in a plank, okay? So when you reach, just plank and bring your toes towards your hands. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Flexible.
Of course.
I know.
This is just preparing you for what's to come. And so many people just go to the gym or they just have these awful warm-ups where they just go right into the workout.
I don't like.
Please don't do that.
I don't like warm-ups. I never have, but I don't suggest that.
You know, warm-ups are amazing for the body.
I always felt like I ran faster in football when I didn't warm up.
Oh, you did football?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But
I didn't know that.
because I saw first day of college, I saw this kid stretching for an hour and a half, and then he tore his hamstring in a 40-yard dash. And I was like, oh, fuck that.
I mean, what we're doing right now is a dynamic warm-up.
Oh, I believe.
You're moving,
I
right?
believe in it 100%.
We're not holding anything statically. Like, the worst thing you can do is like hold a stretch for so long, and now these muscles are like elastic, right? It's like
Right.
think about it, right? So yes, I believe it when you say he pulled something. But the question is, who was coaching him now? I'm not counting, so I'm just gonna call it. I think it's one more.
I'm terrible at counting, too. I just feel like I gauge what's around 8 pretty decently.
One more.
All right.
I lied. Beginners can stay in that plank. You don't have to reach towards the floor. All right, so now we have what I called, this is just for Cassie,
Okay.
right? So we have 2 sets of 12 reps of a standing alternating hula hip circles. Looks like this, right? Just go out. I think you have a hula hoop, right?
These might be my favorite.
If you have a partner, just stare them in the eye and just don't say anything. Can you imagine?
Oh my god.
Can you imagine that? Like,
If you're just on quarantine with like a roommate you don't really like, but you're doing this
just
workout
randomly,
together.
just randomly, just start doing this. Okay.
It'd be good
So
to do
you guys
before
have 2
fight.
sets of 12 reps. He's warmed up because he's gangster and he's just like going through sessions with all these cool people, right? Standing single leg hip cars. So this is major. For those who have hip issues, if you're at home, you're a beginner, you're lacking balance, just make sure you grab onto something. The only thing I don't want you to do is hyperextend your core, trying to look for more range of motion on your hips. We're gonna keep you honest today. So we're gonna do 8 reps. So what I want you to do is balance on one leg. We're gonna bring the knee in, out, around, in, out, around. And we're gonna take it nice and slow, right? And when you take it nice and slow, right, see what areas are really tight. You have 2 sets of 8. We're only gonna do 1, right? But I want you to focus on what's really tight.
Focusing so hard on balancing or not?
I mean,
Okay.
right? I got balance for days. All right, so, and for those who are lacking balance, when you're planting your foot, right, make sure that you're looking for that heel, right? So if you look for that heel, you're gonna turn on your butt, right? So abs are engaged. Keeping the movement honest.
Soft focus.
Are you?
Oh,
Last one. And then we're gonna do my favorite warm-up move. If you guys have very little time, do about 2 sets of these. So I'm just going to show you 3 variations. So just lay on the floor, give me a 90-degree angle on both legs. And the trick of this move, in order to end, we're gonna swivel our hips to the other side. And in order for you to end in the same place, I want you to always have contact with your heels on the floor, right? So you're gonna support your body, right, as you swivel your hips to the other side with your arms. So you're gonna open. This is another one. Like we're just like staring apart.
Yeah. It's like I'm looking in a mirror. It's like a mirror.
Right, so stay nice and upright. And if there are areas that are tight, just focus there. And this is not about just stretching, so don't hold it there. It may feel good, but we're not trying to be that guy.
This one does feel good.
No, it feels amazing. Now, if this is too easy for you, we're gonna bring that elbow to the knee, and you can always bring it to the outside of that foot, and you'll feel it in different areas of your hamstrings, right? Now, if this is too easy, then I want you to extend that arm all the way down, get that nice stretch.
We're in pretty good unison.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. You feel warm?
Very.
Okay, so we're supposed to be doing this twice. You have, my memory's not there. All right, 2 sets of 8 reps on the inchworm walkouts, standing alternating hula hips, 2 sets of 12 reps, standing single leg hip cars. But you know what, just remember, we're just gonna put it in the caption. Let's make this video shorter, because the workout is gonna be amazing.
Brutal.
All right, let's go. So, we have a Bulgarian pulse. Bulgarians, right? If you don't have a lot of balance, that stationary leg that's in front of you, just try to focus on just finding that heel and planting your entire foot. And the focus should be on that back leg, just shooting straight down to the ground. If you want that booty popping, if you want those legs, just this is it, okay? We just have 3 sets of 50 reps per side. Obviously, you can adjust based on your fitness level, but...
So 300 reps total?
Correctamente.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, that means correct. All right? Okay, so we're just gonna set, we're gonna do it at the same time to keep each other honest, right?
All right.
And we can do this. I mean, it's not that bad, though. I don't think it's that bad. Okay, so 3 sets, 50 reps each. You should be warmed up,
I'm good.
right? Okay. Oh,
I'm good.
he's good. All right, then followed by, so we have 9 exercises comprised of 3 different movements. Your goal is to perform them one after the other with very little rest in between. This is why what we're using is our own bodies. So tell me again if you're not getting a great workout without using equipment. I'm gonna teach you how. Then we have planks for 30 seconds, right? That should be super easy. And then we have a bicycle crunch. The way I do my bicycle crunch is completely different.
Of course.
And you're gonna love it.
Of course.
And you're gonna love it. So let's go.
All right.
You guys have 50 reps of pulses. So we're gonna find our deepest range where we're parallel to the ground. And then you're just gonna pulse an inch, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Let's go. All right.
Sounds easy.
All right, so you can have your back foot curl or your back foot flat. I saw that.
I heard it.
Are you okay?
Okay. It was my heel. So we're good.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It looks like you're
Nah,
crying from the side. Okay. All right, so beginners at home, if you want to grab onto something, do so. Let me know, Alex, when you're ready.
Yeah.
All right, so find it. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
When I heard you say 20, I thought you meant we're at 20, and I was like, no way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh!
So for your second set, we have 8 repetitions. So beginners, you can just hold a plank for 30 seconds. So I'll take you through a proper plank, right? So we're gonna start with arms straight, making sure we have a straight line from shoulder to wrist. And as you straighten your legs, I want you to give me the ugliest butt you can. So you're gonna curl your hips under. So from here, beginners, hold these for 30 seconds. Intermediate advanced, we're gonna go child's pose with elevated knees, chaturanga, parallel to the floor, and plank for 8. We're synchronized.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to turn over the alternating bicycle crunches.
Okay.
So what I want you guys to do at home is always leave one elbow and one leg touching the ground, and I'll explain to you why. So we're gonna take a nice deep inhale, and we're gonna shut the rectus abdominis, which is like your 6-pack muscles. So take a nice deep exhale and focus on engaging your obliques. So we're gonna take a nice deep breath. And you see this elbow, I'm pushing it away from the floor. It's helping me, it's propelling me towards that knee, right? As you exhale, I don't know about you, Alex, but for me, it's all about that muscle contraction, right?
Yeah.
And this is what it does. It helps you really just twist. As you exhale, just focus on the muscle contraction. Okay, now we're just gonna step it up. And you have 10 minutes abs after this? Yeah, you're a savage. 3, 2, 1. And we have 2 more circuits.
2 more.
Isometric holds. So for those who do not know about the different muscle contractions, an isometric hold is when there's absolutely no change in the length of the muscle. It's not like you're doing a bicep curl, no, it's just static. So we have iso holds in a split position. So then we have single leg hip thrusts and then single leg hip thrust iso hold. You get it?
I love it.
Okay, so it's gonna look like this. We're gonna go into the split position, and in essence, right, you're gonna bring that knee down to the floor, you're gonna tuck your hips under, and from there, you're gonna focus on lifting yourself. You gotta count here.
Yeah.
This is gonna suck.
Please.
But it's gonna make you so strong. That's what iso holds do. So tuck the hips under until you feel your glutes. Focus on lifting through this leg and this heel and find that glute. So glute hold. 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Perfect.
It's not easy.
No, these.
Like
Who counts like that?
10 seconds in.
Perfect.
I'm gonna be super fancy just for the gram.
Okay, please. Ooh, right into it.
And this is the leg that's gonna suck.
Yeah.
Um.
You already had to work first. Find a happy place, watch some TV or something.
Last 10.
What's going on?
Last 10 seconds. 5. Done.
Oh!
Great. So. Okay, so we have 12 reps of the single leg hip thrusts, then a single leg hip thrust, 3 sets of 30 seconds. We're gonna take it up to the next level.
Okay.
Instead of just alternating legs, meaning doing one side, then the next side, we're gonna perform the 12 reps, and then we're gonna lock the position for 30 seconds.
Perfect.
Because you asked for it, I don't know. I saw your eyes.
No. I want to be punished. I ate a lot of Girl Scout cookies last night and drank a couple beers, so I need to be punished for it.
Yeah, the only thing is we're gonna be on this bench.
Oh no.
So, all right, so for those who are at home, if you find a chair, if you're gonna do this on your sofa, just make sure that you're doing it in a platform where you're not gonna fall or anything, right? So we're gonna put our upper backs. When I say count, hit that timer.
Yeah,
All right, so from here, we're gonna bring one foot, and now keeping the core and bringing ourselves down and our vision towards where it's in front of you. We're just gonna reach full hip extension. So keep your rib cage from overextending. So know this, right? Your booty doesn't go first. We keep the booty and everything in line. It's 4, let's get it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay.
I thought you said 10 and then hold,
It's
right?
12, but it's okay.
Oh, my bad. I owe you 2. No, I owe you 2.
God can
There
save
you
you.
30 seconds now.
It starts now.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Bro,
give me 10 seconds.
you're Asian. You're supposed to count. No, this is more than 30 seconds. What?
Oh.
Last 10.
No, I'm done. No, I'm done. I started. I was holding that. You didn't finish. Don't do that. Do not do that. Go.
I started holding
Let's
before
go.
you and then I gave you 2
Okay.
extra reps.
No,
No?
go for it.
No.
1,
Alright. 2. 12 reps each side. I don't know if that's
4,
said before. Probably.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, lock.
Look at that. Unison. It just takes 2 times. You got the timer?
Yep. That's what.
I really want
Halfway.
people to do this the right way, and we gotta create a hashtag
That's
for
it.
them
Yeah.
tagging us for this entire series. I
Oh,
want to see what people have to say.
That's 5.
what is the hashtag?
3, 2, 1, done.
Oh! Oh my god.
Is that accurate enough, guys?
That was very accurate on the second one.
I don't know. How was that?
That was-
That's
That was a
fun,
good
right?
exercise.
Yeah. I need to get bigger shorts.
Okay, so check this out. So a lot of you guys think you have to be fancy with your movement. You know, it's a very unfortunate time that we're experiencing right now. So get creative, get moving. You don't need fancy equipment. All you need is your body and your willingness to be a student. Every time that you step into any workout, what I demand from my clients and anyone who's following me, I don't know what you do or what you tell you're following, but give me your best. Even if it's 2 sets or 1 set or 1 circuit. If I'm telling you to do 12 reps, you can do them, it's okay, go for 8. But at the end of the day, show up, do your best, progress over perfection. So let's get it, get moving, get to it, and I wanna see how many of you can just do this routine.
It is actually brutal, but I love doing it. I suggest it for everyone that's stuck at home, quarantined right now, to just give it a try. Hopefully, the next week it can get better if you retry this